What's going on, guys? I think, let's see, my last video that I posted, I think, yeah, 3 weeks, so almost like a month. So, I just wanted to give you like a little update. First of all, I got 343. I remember not that long ago I only had like, well, not only, but I had like maybe 280, 290, and all of a sudden I'm almost hitting 350. So there's been quite a bit of people, quite a bit of traffic on my channel, yeah, as you can see, and I'm assuming it's from the Subaru videos, so, you know, thank you. I mean, you know, obviously I don't make any money or anything, it's just for fun, but still, you know, showing that it's got some activity, it's cool, you know, because I just been posting it just because, you know, I wanted to. And also, you know, if I'm with one of my friends or something and I want to show them something but I don't have it on my phone or with me, I can just pull up a computer and it's online, you know, so I can always find it. Anyways, I just, for those of you who are new to my channel, I just wanted to tell you, you know, I do have a Subaru STI 2007, and I'm currently in the process of getting it fully built. So, entire motor fully built and forged, micro polished out as much as I can and all that. So, I just wanted to give you a little rundown of kind of where I'm coming from. Basically, right now my car is, as my mechanic says, it's a stage 2.5. So what that means is it's got a full turbo back exhaust, it's got custom tuning, it's got methanol injection, which is basically where the little extra kick comes from. And yeah, meth, tuning, exhaust. That's pretty much what brings it to a 2.5. But then I have a bunch of other like extra junk on it that's not really being utilized right now, from an intercooler and external wastegate and yada yada yada. But on top of all that, I have all this. So these 2 pages, I have all these parts in my possession right now. You know, I could literally go out to my car and pop anything, any one of these things on there. You know, freaking big ass turbo ready to go. So yeah, yep, Okada coils and boots, $1,000 right there. So basically my plan excuse me, was you know, I have been collecting this stuff for a long time, and once I had it all, I was gonna have my mechanic pop it on there. So it's basically, you know, a giant turbo upgrade and a bunch of supporting mods, you know, from the fueling to the fuel rails. I was gonna redo my intercooler piping. I was gonna, you know, from the fueling to the air coming in to the exhaust going out, the cooling, you know, for the air that's going in, phenolic spacers and stuff like that. Okada coils and boots for the ignition, you know, which is, and then a tune, you know, to tweak it all together and dial it in. And my car was going to be good, you know. It'd still be stock motor, but it'd be tuned for it and for all this stuff. And then it would be, you know, a super, even more fun car. You have to excuse me, upper respiratory infection, currently taking medicine. So, you know, not to whine or nothing, but yeah, so I've been out for like frickin' about a month or something, like right after I posted my most recent video. And I've only stopped by my mechanics like once. Usually I'll stop him by like once a week. I need to try to stop by maybe tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, so this was the original plan. And what ended up happening was, when I went to him and asked him about, you know, when he might be able to install it, we both looked at each other and agreed, why don't I just go full motor build? Like, seriously, you know, we're doing all this crap already. Might as well go the extra, you know, 2 steps or whatever, and just get the full thing built. You can get the most out of all the parts and all that. So I gave him money, and he you know, it's basically up to him, or he's just taking it upon himself to order me all the rotating assembly, so all the short block stuff. And then he's gonna, I think he's gonna get it micro polished for me, and then he's gonna get an unused, cleaned, and ready to go, honed out short block, and he's gonna build it. So yeah, we should get to that point where he's got my short block with my parts in it that's micro polished, put together, ready to go. And then my end was supposed to be all the valve train stuff, so you know, cams, valves, what do you call it, springs, you know, and a gasket kit, because I'll be damned if I buy each gasket and seal one at a time. So we bought the kit, and he's just gonna buy separate head gaskets that are stronger. So he's supposed to, you know, buy all the short block stuff, micro polish, get it put together. I buy all the valve train stuff and some other stuff. And then once the short block's together, that's when I can basically get with him, you know, turn my car, we can do the core swap or whatever, put the motor together, put it in, put all the stuff in, tune it, boom, monster, right? Well, when I last visited him, we kind of agreed there's some more parts I need to get on top of all the other freaking parts I got. So, and you know, I'm not trying to go cheap on this build, I'm already too far in. And if you know me, then you know I don't like spending all my money at once and having nothing. So that's why it's taking a while, because I'm going to buy them little by little. But like I said, I've been, you know, with an infection, and I've been kind of out of it the last month. So Jordan, if you're seeing this, you know, my parts guy Jordan, I will be hitting you up for some of these parts. So first thing was actually one of the guys that hangs around Andy's shop, helps him out and everything. He said these would be good to get, especially for the rears, because I have coilovers that are going to go in, but I don't have any camber plates for the rears. I don't plan on cambering my tires anyways. I think it's kind of dumb, but the point is, if you do lower your car, that you can adjust it to where, you know, the tread is good, so you don't get uneven wear. So these bolts, I guess, help even more, you know, maybe by only 1.5 degrees, but better than nothing, right? And they're only, you know, they're cheap, so I'm definitely going to get that. And then, of course, this is something you probably see a lot, and one of the main reasons too is because it comes with the water pump and all the pulleys. You know, last thing I want is for one pulley to be screwed up and then end up bending all my valves or ruining the car. So definitely getting this. Kind of expensive, but who cares? You know, I'm in too deep. I'm addicted to this drug called Subaru. This I might actually throw out to you guys as a question. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get all the mounts, so like transmission and motor mounts. But I mean, this looks pretty solid and everything, but it's pretty wicked expensive. But my question is, because my mechanic actually told me, let's see, I have a list here, a kind of little ghetto list. This used to be all my lists for all the internal stuff. This is the back side. Let's see. Yeah, gates, the belt, or the bolt. Here, Cusco motor and transmission mounts. My mechanic had mentioned that, so I looked them up. But it only goes up to like, it's like 2000, 2001, or 2002 through 2005. Or no, it's like 99 to 2005. Anyways, the point is, I couldn't find one that was an actual 2007 model. It only went up to like 2005, and then it had a little, you know, asterisk disclaimer thing that said it will fit on 06 plus models, but you have to have a special adapter bracket. So my question really is, have any of you experienced this? Have any of you seen this? The Cusco motor and transmission mount. Is it any good, or should I just go with this one? Okay, and then you also saw the oil pump. I'm gonna get a new one. The way my mechanic explained it to me, is that depending on your cams, which kind of is crazy because at the time I wasn't even thinking about this when I bought my cams. Thank God, you know, I look back and I bought the right ones. I guess STIs typically come in single AVCS, right? You have, you know, single AVCS, dual, and then you have none if you delete it. And pretty much single means that your intake cams are AVCS, you know, the active valve timing or whatever, where it can correct itself on its own. There's some, I think, hydraulic actuator that's powered by oil or something. But anyways, yeah, and then if it's a double AVCS, then it's both. It's the exhaust and the intake valves that change. But in order for it to be dual, if the car is normally a single, you have to gut all the wiring and harnesses and change it out, and it's a pain in the ass. Or if you want to delete it, I think same thing. So, I mean, for mine, you know, just keep it single. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. I ain't gonna get butt hurt. But so yeah, so I got the right cams, thank Christ. But the way my mechanic, wow, okay, there you go, freaking macros. The way my mechanic described it to me, because when he was telling me, I was saying, oh, it's in sequence. Basically, what I got out of it is, you know, you have 10, 11, 12 millimeter, right? So it starts out 0, 1, 2. 0 as in no AVCS. He likes to run a 10 millimeter. 1 AVCS, he likes to run the 11, which I'm going to get. And then dual, which is 2, he likes to run the 12. And I guess some people, you know, they'll stick the 12 millimeter oil pump on a single AVCS and it's like overkill. Because I guess that powers the actuator or something. But yeah, so I'm just going to get the 11 millimeter pump. I need to get motor mounts, or I want to, and transmission. Get the timing belt with the water pump and all the extra idler pulleys and all that. The camber bolts. And then I already have the Killer Bee oil pickup tube. I'm also going to get this, the baffle. It's so cheap, why not, right? Can't hurt. The windage tray, or whatever it's called. Or baffle and windage tray. Okay, I guess it's 2 items. And definitely gonna get this. It's a giant ass pan. It's almost $500. And it holds 30% more. Damn. I think it's like 6 point something quarts or whatever. So, you know, can't beat that. I think there's possibly a thing underneath too where I can plug in my oil sender adapters or whatever. Because I have a sandwich adapter, but maybe I can plug it in here instead. I don't know, we'll have to see. Another question for you guys. The drive shaft. Because, you know, I'll be damned if I snap mine. I know it's in, like, it's a 2-piece one right now. It's a stock one. Do you guys have any experience in this? I mean, this shit's rated really high, so... But I'm at the point now where I need to get all the parts together so that I can save up money to pay them for the build and the tune. You know, I want to freaking quit buying parts already, but I keep running into stuff. Should I wait on this later, or, you know, what? Hell, I'll probably end up getting it. At least the price dropped. Thank you, Jordan. And then this one. I've been trying to find these separately. I already have the crank pulley installed, the Grimspeed lightweight crank pulley. Is it worth it to get the alternator pulley? And then I think there's also a power steering pulley. Don't quote me. You know, I'm not thinking completely straight right now. But, I mean, I know the crank pulley made a little bit of difference, but, I mean, you know, would it be worth it to pay $100 to get this? And also, will the belt and all that still fit? I mean, is this still the stock diameter of the original one? Just lighter and, you know, better quality or whatever? Or do I have to get some special belt to fit? So, I probably answered my own question. It probably is stock diameter. I don't know. 2.2 pounds lighter than stock. So, reduced weight. So, spins faster. improves throttle response, like everything else. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? And that's basically it. I was watching this video before this. Yeah. So that's pretty much my little update. Yeah, so I have a crap ton of parts, and I'm gonna be buying more. And then, after these, I think I'm finally all bought out of parts. I think. Alright, well, to all my new subscribers, thank you, and please, stay tuned. I will be posting better stuff, especially once my car is built. It is going to take a while, I'm not some rich, spoiled kid, I do work, well, not a 9-to-5 job, but I do work 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, and I paid for every nut and bolt on this car. It's actually paid off, which a lot of people you run into that own these cars, not paid off. I paid it off in 2 years. And I bought this one stock too, so it was like 30 grand just for the car. And I've probably got about, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 plus in it. Currently has 41,000 XXX miles on it, so not bad for 2007. I'm the second owner, and the first owner kept it stock, which is great. So all the mods have been done by me. Sorry about that black scoop. I didn't want the two-tone color. It's just what the color came in. I plan on getting it repainted to match the car and detail and all this other crap. Tons of plans for the car. Tons of plans to make videos with the car. So again, stay tuned. For all my new subscribers and all my subscribers that have been viewing and commenting and giving me advice and all that. Thank you. You know who you are. There's a select few of you. And I think, let's see, one of you actually has a car at Andy's getting built. So I can't wait to see that car. Another one of you got their car built, and it's awesome as hell. And then I know there's a lot of you that want Subarus, want STIs, and to you guys, just just keep at it. I mean, I did. I remember wanting one for like 5 years straight, and it took a lot of saving and a lot of time to find one. And the best thing I could tell you really is just keep at it. If you truly want it, you'll keep trying for it, and really research it. Really research what you want to do with it. It may be cheaper and better just to buy one that's already built. Just make sure it's built the way you want, and it hasn't been run hard. You don't want it to break down on you as soon as you get it. Yeah, so all that crap. Alright, well, thank you. Catch you later.